So welcome back to NightChild Reviews, and here we are, day one, track one of the countdown to the release of Ida Nielsen's fantastic new album called TURNITUP. Now the first track is called Heart of Stone, and oh, be prepared, this is catchy as you would not believe. It really is. I mean, what a way to start an album. This is probably one of my favourite tracks. It really is fantastic. Now, there's Ida, there's backing vocals by somebody called Gull May. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. Sorry about my pronunciation, it's terrible. And also drums by Patrick Dorsey. And now, oh, this is fantastic. There's so much going on in this track. There's this explosion of kind of rubbery bass, you've got guitar licks, and you've got a sound which is like a kind of tin spring that bounces off. It's fantastic. You'll know when you hear it, and it really gives the track this kind of energy right out of the gate, a kind of really upbeat, happy vibe of going on. This whole track, and to be honest, the whole album, I think really is frenetic and exciting, and kind of, it's really, I almost think it's how I imagine, music hopefully will sound in 5 years' time. It's quite ahead of its time. It's very modern sounding. The production and the arrangement, as I said, are just top notch. They really are. It just sounds so fantastic. Now, the fast kind of almost rap-like vocals, they're kind of like a different style of rap. It's not like traditionally how rap's done, but it is a kind of rap-like vocal effect, but it works so well. It sounds so clear, so crisp, so kind of clipped and perfect. It just really works so well on this track. Now, about 43 seconds in, that kicks in, and you've got the combination of Ida's bass and the kind of beautiful sung chorus. So you've got this kind of the rapping going on, and then you've got this sung chorus, and the chorus, oh, it is crazy how addictive this chorus is, about kind of getting into the heart of stone. And it really is a real kind of crazy chorus, in the sense that it just goes on and on in your head and round, and you can't stop it. It's one of those things that becomes really addictive. It really is just first notch. Now, there's a great line when it talks about talking to you, it's like running into hardwood. It's a 50-50 chance of being misunderstood, which I quite like. And then the kind of gist of the track really is about I'm in need of a little sun, need of a little warmth, in need of little everything to melt this icy storm. And it talks about kind of this heart of stone being kept kind of kept away from people, and kind of to break through this heart of stone. And it really works. And the chorus, like I say, is just so beautiful. The vocal talents of Ida, I am surprised. I'm really surprised. I don't think people realise just how good she was. We obviously knew she was an incredibly talented bassist, but this is a phenomenal track in its own right. And it's quite interesting how much of a musician and a kind of arranger, a controller Ida Nielsen's become. She's created this group, she's going on tour, she's created this album, and there's so much going on. She's brought people in, and she really is kind of like a band leader now, and it is fantastic. The talent she has is also very unique. She just sounds like nobody else, and it's so difficult to describe this album because it makes you smile, it makes you laugh, it makes you happy, but it's very difficult almost to describe. I've got to say, this track is amazing. It really is. I love the chorus. It's fantastic. It's very soothing, very sonically fantastic. It just sounds so perfectly done. It really does. This is just joy. You can tell when musicians are having fun, and when they're enjoying what they're doing, and when they're creating something that they're proud of. And Ida has every reason to be proud of this album, because this track, it's a great way to start an album. Fantastic track, Heart of Stone, definitely one of my favourites. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow for track 2.